Hey guys, welcome back to Guns and Gadgets. I really appreciate your time. With the balance of the Supreme Court at stake, this November's election has enormous implications that will affect an entire generation. It is absolutely crucial that every gun owner and Second Amendment enthusiast register to vote if you haven't already. We're at a point in our history right now where we're under an unprecedented attack, and the hand has been tipped. We kind of know what's coming. That's why it's so important that we all step up and band together, because we have been the silent majority for far too long, and it's time that we step up and stand up for our own rights. Not just our personal rights, but the rights for our children and our children's children. You need to become informed about your candidates' positions, and I have an easy way for you to do just that. The National Shooting Sports Foundation has started GunVote. You can find it on gunvote.org. It's also GunVote, at GunVote on Twitter. The hashtag they use is #GunVote. I suggest you follow all of them and check out the website. The website is a ridiculously easy yet useful tool that I think anyone who has reservations about how to register, how to vote, or might be intimidated by the process, you need to check out this website. The link is in the description on the screen as well. It's gunvote.org. And this website has everything you need, from ways you can register to vote online. It'll walk you through the process, and that'll then direct you to your individual state's requirements. So you don't even have to leave your living room. You can register to vote right online in the privacy of your own home. There's also a section on doing some candidate research. You can plug in your zip code right under the candidate search section. It comes up with all the candidates that are running in your particular area, including the presidentials, and you can research them right on that website. You can find out if they're Democrat, Republican, or Independent. You can click on their picture and learn more information. Again, you don't even have to leave your house, and you can find out everything you need to know about the people who are running to be your representative. There's also a section where you can find your polling place. So if you just don't know, have never voted before, you click on that, put in your address, and it tells you exactly where to go to vote. It doesn't get much easier than that, other than somebody picking you up and bringing you. And if that's a problem, let me know, and then wherever you live, I'll find some people to help you get you to come vote. Now I want to read something, and I want to read it word for word, so my eyes are going to shift to the right of the camera. But I want you to listen, because this can help open eyes to the people that you might know who aren't really paying attention to what's going on. Let's admit it, if somebody's not into guns or shooting or hunting, they really don't care about our fight. But what they don't realize is if the Second Amendment falls, the rest will too. A lot of people have brought up the fact that they won't vote for Donald Trump even though he's a Republican candidate. Let's put this into perspective. Justice Scalia's death caused his seat to be vacant. Ginsburg is 82 years old. Kennedy is 79. Breyer is 77, and Clarence Thomas is 67. The data shows that the average age that a Supreme Court justice retires or dies is approximately 75 years old. There are 5 vacancies right there. A possible 5 vacancies, definitely one. The next president will have the potential to create a 7-2 Supreme Court skewed to their ideology. That's huge. Think about that. If the next president gets to appoint up to 5 young Supreme Court justices, that would be an entire generation that those justices will shape and define laws for. And a 7-2 decision is a much more loud and defining decision than the typical 5-4 decisions we've seen over the last 10 to 15 years. Hillary Clinton has made it clear that she will use these appointments to basically eradicate the Second Amendment. She's made it clear. Hillary Clinton has come out on record and said that the Supreme Court made a mistake in the Heller decision. She's also said that they should overturn the decision and remove the right for an individual to keep and bear arms. Regardless of where you stand on this national level and the presidential election, you need to know this. If Hillary Clinton wins and gets to appoint these justices, you, in your probably the rest of your life, will never ever see a conservative victory on the Supreme Court. So if you do not like guns, I understand that. However, Our rights are all tools in a toolbox. And what might be right for your job might not be right for my job, and vice versa. But I would never tell you that you can't have that screwdriver or a particular wrench in your toolbox. And we just ask that you do the same for us. It's just common respect. There are a lot of conservative values that this country was founded on and that are in the Constitution. And if a whole generation goes by where it's impossible, just based by the numbers alone, for a conservative victory, this country is in serious trouble. Now, please take that into consideration. This is Jared from Guns and Gadgets. Thank you for your time. Until the next time, be safe, stay vigilant, and carry a weapon. Take care.